don't call me out for being MIA. Even if I wanted to tell you the reason, it's just hard to put it in words. I think just life got to me. Life got to me at a point where I was just like on the verge of graduating. Like, I was just trying to find what I was passionate about. I was looking into things that I have done until now. And as soon as I started delving a little deeper into that thought process, I completely forgot to process with you guys. That wasn't even this wasn't even planned. I just said that. I'm just a genius, you know? Like, I can't help it. Words of wisdom, wordplay just, pours out of my mouth. I can't help it. It's like word vomit almost at this point. But I just feel like all fun and games, but I did realize that I was missing out on this part of my life. And the thing is, I've been enjoying this part. I like doing this part. But I also realized a lot of I'm not putting as much effort as I used to. YouTube used to be one of the things that I wanted to do for a very long time. Like, I think I've mentioned this a couple of times over here already, but I really, really wanted to become an influencer. And I think somewhere still I do, but I just don't want to pressurize that feeling or word it very much, because then it kind of becomes a joke. It kind of becomes like, oh, you want to be an influencer. But like, I don't want to be an influencer. I just kind of want to be like, I don't know. The thing is, I feel like I could be a good I don't know. The thing is, I'm just looking for the right audience that I can process with. Like, just when I say stuff, I want the other person on the other side of the screen, you, to get what I mean. And I know you get what I mean. But then my words and my thought process is not meant for everybody. And like, everybody's not gonna get that. Sometimes it's just like, what? Or sometimes it's like, you sound dumb. Or it's like, does she ever speak sense? Or it's like, she's not even that funny. And I'm like, I know, but just like catch a vibe, like just feel the vibes. It's just it's like you're talking to a friend, okay? And I'm your friend. Forcing myself on you. No, I'm not. You don't have to be my friend, but like, that's the vibe that I want. This is not supposed to be some, oh, let's get together, I'm gonna give you advice how to do this, how to do that. No, I'm figuring that stuff out. I'm figuring it out as I go. And that's why I sit here in my PJs today. I didn't even bother put an outfit on. I was just like, I have not done this in a very long time, and I need to get back to it. I miss looking at myself in the camera. I miss talking to you guys. I miss everything about this. It's fun. It's something that I want to do. And this is how I process. So it is what it is, okay? There were a couple of things that I had in my mind, and I've been keeping that in my head for such a long time because I was waiting when I was going to get the spurt of energy to come back on camera. But I feel like I kind of have just lost that. I lost the urge of doing that for a bit. And I think it's been almost a month, if I'm not wrong, since I posted my last video with my mom. And that was an interesting topic. I really love that video, although it was all in Hindi, but I really loved that video. And I genuinely feel like I really appreciate the fact that my mom came on camera, because usually she's really shy. She doesn't like speaking on camera, but I feel like that just felt like me and my mom usually, like how we grab coffee and then we just sit and then we talk. It was just like very heartfelt. Also at the same time, it was like, what's happening in the world, and like just discussing stuff. And I felt like this was a good podcast, like I just podcast episode or whatever this is. I don't even want to name this anymore, guys. I'm genuinely like, I don't understand what this is anymore. Is it a YouTube video? Is it a podcast? Is it this? Is it that? I don't want to name it anymore. I don't want to label it. It just is. It is what it is. I'm not thinking about what to name it. I'm not thinking about what to do with it. I'm just letting it be. but I also want to put more effort into it, because like I feel like the amount of effort that I used to put in my YouTube videos back in the day, I used to sit and edit them for like hours and hours and hours, and I would try to make them funny, I would try to make them really like, I wanted the other person to feel like, yeah, I get her, like, I'm going through the same thing, and I still want to do that. But I feel like, how much effort does one need to put in order to get the result that they want? My Indian accent's coming out fully coming out. But I just want to understand, how far does one need to go in order to get the result that they want? I want something. I know it's not clear. That's why it's not happening. My goals are not clear. I know that right now, me not labeling what this is, me not really being decisive about the fact what I want it to be, I don't know what I'm doing right now. Like, I'm in a very difficult stage of life where it's like, what are you doing? Do you want to do a job? Do you not want to do a job? Do you want to do this? Do you want to dance? Do you want to sing? Do you want to act? Do you want to do this? Do you want that? I'm just stuck. I'm just like, I'm not understanding. And over that, I have like thousands of other things going around in my head, and I think like everybody does, right? But I feel like some people are good at just keeping that stuff inside. I feel like we should let it out. I feel we should normalize letting everything out. I literally I can't keep stuff in my head anymore. I've decided a few weeks ago, I started becoming very direct and communicative in everything, and I think that's the best thing that's happened to me. Because I genuinely was like, I'm losing my mind trying to keep my mouth, trying to bite my tongue in a lot of ways. And I was like, I just want to say what I want to say. It's fine. I said it, done it, get over it. Said it, done it, get over with it. But yeah, I think that's my new motive. Said it, done it, get over with it. Because I feel like, I'm not even gonna lie, there's a lot of people-pleasing traits in me, and I know a lot of people around me are also like that. Some of my friends are like that, so I get it, and I'm like fully like, I understand, and I know the need, and I still like, I don't know, like, it's very hard still, okay? I'm telling you that I'm being direct and I'm being communicative and I'm being this and I'm being that. But also at the same time, I shit my pants as soon as I have to confront or say something directly. I don't know what it is. Like, usually I've thought of myself as a very direct person. I always thought that, I'll say what I want to say. Whatever's in my heart will come out eventually. But I feel like now I'm at a stage where I just want to say it no matter what, But also at the same time, I am shitting my pants while doing that. There was an incident, right? I'm not gonna go too deep into it. But basically, I had to tell someone off. Now, I've drafted a message and I'm asking each and everybody to just validate me. That whatever I've written is, like, does make sense. I was genuinely like, I need to figure out if this is okay. Because to me, it doesn't sound like me. I don't feel like I'm the one typing this. But I have to say what I have to say. So I was like my people-pleasing traits were just like, oh my god, Mihika, oh my god, like, you can't say this. But at the same time, I just want to say it. I don't care. Jisko jo sochna hai wo soche. I don't care. I just want to say what I want to say. And I feel like in some ways it's beneficial and it's good. It's good for me. But also at the same time, I feel like the moment I send that, and the moment I don't I don't get a response on time, I start losing my mind. What is the cure for something like this? I know you shouldn't be thinking about what the other person's thinking, and like, you should just say whatever you want to. You shouldn't care. You shouldn't do this. You shouldn't do that. Like, they don't even care about what you're doing, type of thing. Like, the world doesn't care. You yourself are like so you're so in your own world that you keep on thinking that somebody's thinking about you, but nobody's really actually thinking about you. Makes sense. But also, even though I know this, I still can't stop thinking about the fact that somebody is thinking about what I said, Like, every embarrassing moment in my mind is so clear. That's why I was going to make like parts about the embarrassing things. I'm genuinely just realizing that I have to make another part of it. I have a list of things that I could tell you. But I'm not gonna lie, since I've made that video, it did help me not think about those moments again. Because I was like, you know what? Like, I already admitted, it's done. the embarrassing part that I dealt with back then and kept in my head, like every time I'm taking a shower and I'm thinking about like this, and my face is turning into a different, like, umeboshi every time. That made no sense. Like, okay, so the thing is, you know how you do this and your face makes this umeboshi, like a plum here, so we call it umeboshi face. I don't know, I think it's just a me and my family thing, but yeah, umeboshi face. And you're like that's a face I make when I'm like embarrassed. So like that, like I genuinely was like, I need to get this out of my system. So I did. I made a video about it, and I don't think I've thought about those specific moments anymore unless and until they repeat themselves. So it's a bit of a growth, I think. I don't know. You guys tell me. I mean, like, also at the same time, I'm realizing a lot of the things that I say, they're not original experiences. In my head, I feel like it's my experience. But also at the same time, I feel like every time I talk to another person, or like when I hear like other YouTube videos, or if I'm like listening to a podcast or something, I realize, oh, you've been through the same thing. And like, it just feels like, no experience is original anymore. But in a good way, like it's not bad. It's good. It's nice that no experiences, even the embarrassing ones or the good ones or the bad ones, it's kind of nice to know that it's not only you that it's happening to. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. But overall, I just feel like I lost complete track of where I was going with this. It's time to get back into the zone. And now I think my mind is in a place where it's like thinking, and it kind of wants to like just communicate it. Like I said, direct communication. So if I can do that, then why not? Like I would love to keep that going. But I just feel like, life is in a very different stage right now. I'm not a uni student anymore. I'm just kind of like figuring things out. I need to find a job. I need to get like things on track. And it just feels like, oh my gosh, I just want to, no, I don't even want to sleep. I want to do something, but I kind of want to be like, I don't want to be told what to do at this point. I don't want to do it on my own. But that's the thing. That's adulthood. You trying to do things on your own. That's a part of being an adult. But why is it so hard to do that? I feel like somehow because you've always been like kind of told to follow what you're doing. I feel like, of course, like when you go to school and you're at home, you're constantly told to obey and go according to what the authority or the adults or the elders are telling you to. And then when it's actually time for you to make your own decisions, you start lacking. And I think that's exactly what's happening to me. Even though I think I have a lot of free and open, like, I was never restricted to anything, but also at the same time, I feel like when you hear stuff, like, I don't know how to explain this, but sometimes I feel like when everything is so open and free, you kind of start taking that for granted and you don't do anything with it. But when things are restricted, that's when you feel like breaking through. And I'm not saying either one is good or not, or bad or whatever. I'm just saying, like, I feel like there's this little thing. Because, sometimes you hear stories and you're like, my parents were very strict. They didn't let me do this. They didn't let me do that. And then one day I just ran away from home. I just wanted to do something about it. And I just wanted to, like, take control. And today I am the CEO of whatever. I don't know. I feel like, is that the motivation? Like, and then I hear other things too. Like, my parents were very supportive, so they gave me the leeway to do whatever I wanted to. And that's why I was able to step up and do my own thing. And now I am a famous actress and I was in a Tom Cruise movie or whatever. I don't know. I feel like, what is it? Which one is it? And then why am I not like falling into any of those categories at this point? Like, why can't I be able to like just be like, yeah, I'm doing my own thing now? Like, I don't know. You get me? Like, it's torturing. It's so like, what is going on up here? What is going on anywhere? What is going on around me right now? I don't know. I am lost. I am figuring it out, but also at the same time, what am I figuring out? Like, I don't really know. It's just, I think it's life, obviously. I think a lot of people are going through this. But it's also like, how long am I gonna go through this? Because I know my journey is specific to me, but it's also in my control. But also at the same time, I feel like nothing is in my control right now. Like, what? No? What is it? Which one is it? Like, Mihika, pick a struggle. You know? Like, what's going on? But I genuinely do enjoy this time. Like, I'm getting to do whatever I want to. I'm getting like a good amount of time to figure things out, and like genuinely understand what is going on inside my head. But it's just like the time and the stress of it all is like, is it worth it? Like, is it worth thinking about it this much? Like, should I just kind of sit back, relax, let things come to me? Because like usually that hasn't worked out for me that well. Like, just sitting back, relaxing, not doing anything about it has not been the most successful thing for me. So I feel like I have to kind of chase it around, but it's also like, how much should I be chasing it around? Like, I've been chasing around the fact that I wanted to be on YouTube for such a long time, but it never worked out. And now I'm back on it again, and I'm trying to just do whatever I want to, and I'm kind of sitting back and relaxing, but I'm also kind of putting effort into it. But then also at the same time, nothing's coming out of it. So I'm like, which one? Which path? And I'm trying to do that with each and everything right now. Like, whatever my interests are, I'm trying to just like hop on it, test it out, see if it's working out, and then hop on the next thing. So like, I'm taking my time with it. So I'm doing what I need to, but also how much do I need to do? I know nobody has the answers to this, obviously. Nobody has answers to this because to each their own. But sometimes feel like somebody just come down and tell me, hey, this is what's happening, this is how it's gonna go, keep doing this, it'll work out for you. Just that reassurance. I need that. I need the validation to know that whatever you are doing is enough, or like you maybe put more effort into it, maybe do this, maybe do that. Like, I just like a clear instruction. I feel like I kind of need that right now. But like, it's also like nobody has the power to do that right now, because nobody knows what's exactly going on in anybody's life. If anybody told me to give them instructions as to what they should do, I would probably be like, oh, I don't know. Yeah, because like, I don't know what you want to do. I don't know what you're capable of. I don't know how much you want to achieve in life, like your goals. So it's like, that's exactly the mind's like the whole thing, the whole turmoil I'm going through. And it's like, how much longer do I have to wait in order for it to go away? And is it ever gonna go away? Like, is this a thing that ever goes away? I feel like something or the other keeps on coming up, and you're gonna go back to the same track, and it's fine. But also, it's like, I feel like I'm on the stage where I'm supposed to figure out a formula to fix it, like a solution to kind of like, hey, like, this is the path. It's gonna be difficult, but this is how you navigate through this. And once I've navigated through this path, and then the next path's more difficult, I can like, kind of apply the same strategy and be like, okay, you know what, last time I did this time I'm gonna try this, and then maybe it'll like be something else. That's okay, trial and error. But it's like, where do we start? Where do we begin? Is this everybody, like, does everybody go through this in their 20s? I don't know. I feel like sometimes I feel so alone, like, in this like whole thing, like, oh, what do you want to do? Oh, what are you looking for? Oh, what are you passionate about? What do you think about this? What do you think about that? It's like, I don't know. I don't even know what's going on outside of my house right now. Also, I just realized that my mic's not been working this entire time, so you're welcome for shitty audio, but I'll try to fix whatever I can post, okay? Like, we're trying to figure this thing out. But I'm still gonna hold the mic because the vibes. I told you, catch the vibes, okay? Just figure out the vibes. But on a positive note, I do know I'm good when I try to do things. When I'm actually doing something, when I'm told to do something, I put my entire badusi into it. No matter what, I will give you the result that you want. Okay, like I'll do my best. I'll try to make it as clean and neat, but I do need like instructions, and I do need support, and I do need like a supervisor watching over in the beginning. But I'll give you the result that you want, 100%. Because I just tried out something new in my life that I never thought I would. I never thought that this was gonna be something that I ever even like try, or that like, because it's like, sometimes you see something happening and you're like, yeah, I'm never doing that. This is just not it. But I tried it and it was actually good. I had fun. I did what I needed to do. And I think that gave me so much power, and I did it well, Like sometimes, even though when you're confused and then you just think you're told to do something and you're like, you know what? Let's do it. What's the worst that's going to happen? Maybe I won't enjoy it, but I'm not doing anything right now anyway. So I might as well just try it out. So I did. I tried it out. I was like on a fluke and I was like, let's go, let's do it. And I tried it and it was good. It was fun. I don't usually have fun working, but this time it was, and I'm really happy that I did it, Like, I just kind of wanted to end it on a positive note, because I know, like, sometimes, like, you put so much out there, and you're like, oh, like, life is tough, life is this, life is that, but there are moments where you do feel like, okay, you know what, even though it was difficult at that time, maybe if I just do it for the shits and the giggles, it's gonna be, what's the harm? Maybe I'll not like it. I won't do it the next time. But if I like it, maybe this could be something. And like, I'm not gonna say that whatever I did was like too promising. It was a little bit of like a like it's not stable, but it was fun. But until then, I missed you guys a lot. So keep processing, and I love you, I guess. But I'll see you guys soon. Bye.